Big John, Big John.
Okay, it's 10 after 10, and we found 3 leaks in this hose. This hose is the return line, I'm thinking, for the fan. Yes, for the fan / auger in the back. And this line, this hole here was going clear out here. That's why all this one was squirting straight down and splattering on this wheel. And this one was just actually a nick. These two were blowouts. This one looks like the hose was damaged and it was just trickling down into this mess. So what we used is this stuff here. I got this at the Farm Science Review 20 years ago. It's called rescue tape. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, rescue tape. So, I don't know, it's pretty good stuff. I've used it in different things, but so we did that, and then I put a hose clamp around it right where the hole was. And we tested these 3, and they're not leaking. And I cleaned this one all up and wrapped it. I got a piece of garden hose wrapped around it to make it bigger because my hose clamp wouldn't go all the way shut. That's why this one has got the garden hose around it too, because it wasn't a small enough clamp. And then, so yeah. So Dad had some more clamps, so he was going home to get another clamp. And
Marty might pick up a few.
And I think we might got it. I still don't understand why it's settling. If you pick the units up, they just settle right back down. I don't know if one of these cylinders is blowed and leaking past. I don't know. I don't see any hydraulic oil leaking from that, but it might be a case where it's leaking back in that tube, but I don't think so, because here's the hoses. These are all the hoses that go to your lift cylinders on your wings and stuff. So I don't know. But anyway, this one was peeing, and this one was really peeing the whole time the fan was running. So that's why I dumped 20 gallons of oil in it yesterday while Shane was driving it. But hopefully we got it stopped, or at least slowed way down. We stopped at Rural King this morning and got 20 more gallons of hydraulic oil just in case. But I've got 23 acres in the middle to replant here, and then 44 acres and 17 acres, no, 14 at Woodville. So what's that? 44 and 14, 50,
60.
62?
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. 44 and 14, 58. Yeah, 58 acres. And we'll be done with replanting and first time planting. So yeah. All right, she's running and it ain't leaking. One hose, 2 hoses. So we had the issue with, you seen earlier, we had 3 patches on that hose right in this area. Well, we tried them out this morning just at an idle and it worked, but when I started putting a little power to things, it just started spitting again. And we patched them. The one up here stayed, didn't leak. But then I was looking around and clear on the back side here. Yeah, ball of twine. Well, you can see the oil all over everything back there. The hose blowed right in this area and was squirting right back at the seed box and stuff. So I said, nope, that's it. I ain't messing with it. It's not holding. I think what happened is the hole through the inner hose, when we plugged where it was exiting, it would just go underneath the casing around the protective coating and pop out right down the way. I figured it was too good to be true, which just trying to get a good day's running and we'd be done, but that's not gonna happen. So tomorrow morning I am going to head to, I got the hoses, me and Dad pulled the hoses off, the twine. I wrapped a piece of twine, tied a piece of twine to the one and pulled it through, so I got a piece of twine there to pull it back through that tube. It don't look like it'd be a big deal to do it, but I just did it for ease. And so yeah, we'll just fix the problem. Just fix the problem. Every time you fix a spot, like that one in the back around by the seed bin, that was a brand new one. So it's probably original equipment. And of course it was 7 o'clock or 6, a little after 6, and everybody's closed. So yeah, it's 10 till 7 now, and I'm filthy. So I'm gonna go in the house and take a shower. Maybe I'll go up to the homecoming, the festival uptown, homecoming festival. That's what we have every year. I know I did some on the channel a year ago about it, I think. The fire department, we got a food stand and a beer tent. So I'm gonna go up there and eat some food. I don't know if I'll work or not by the time I get up there. But I'm gonna get some food and a couple beers, and then maybe I'll help them out. So I guess we'll pick this up tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Whew. 7:40 in the morning. Dealership opened up 10 minutes ago. Should have been there then, but it didn't happen. Went to bed about 11 o'clock last night and shut her down. So we'll get Clifford going. I'm gonna get this barrel out of here. Hang on. That'd have been good to set my Coke in front of you. Cooled off nice. But that old sun's hot already. You can tell. She's gonna get warm. Which means we'll open this window. Oh. The old cab had power windows in it. Power locks. The new cab, not so much. There she is. So, them hoses we tore off yesterday, we're going to Bay Tractor, John Deere dealer, and get some new ones. There's one hanging there, the other one. Look at that, dirty already. I ain't been outside a half an hour. I ain't been outside 10 minutes. Well, this day's getting awfully expensive and I haven't even done anything yet. Old Clifford was on E, both tanks. I was sweating at getting to the gas station, but I made it. So that only cost me $165 to fill him up. Or whatever you want to say. Hang on, you guys are filthy. I think you got hydraulic oil on there. So, yeah. So then them hoses I took off, I come over here. I don't know, can you see that? Yeah. $680 for 4 fittings. Put on 2 hoses. They're long. One was 27 feet, one was 34 feet. But that's just ridiculous. So yeah. We're pushing $900 today that we spent. Ain't even got anything done yet. See you back to the house. All right. Well, we've made about 5 rounds. Did the headlands down there. I'm not doing headlands down here. I'm just going out into the other field that was planted yesterday, turning around and coming back. This is replant. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but they're pretty spotty, and a lot of places there's none. Now up on the sand hill, it's like 90% stand, but it's by the time I get up there to the sand, I'm almost halfway through it by the time the drill gets to what I need to. So I'm just planting to the end, turning around. Just gonna replant the whole thing. It stinks, but it's what we gotta do. So, but yeah, this 30 feet at a time, you can get right across the field. But so yeah, it's 20 till 11. Didn't have much trouble getting them hoses in. I had that piece of binder twine pulled through the tube, so we were able to fish them through there real quick and easy, and just piece of cake. So anyway, getting used to a different tractor, different drill, so I'm learning things. All right, I didn't turn the camera on because there was a lot of working words being used. One of the meters in the bottom of the tank had something in it and it was plugged, and I had 2 rows side by side that were plugged and they would not work. So that was an hour and a half that I just lost. And but anyway, we got it figured out and we're back in business. And I've got about 2 passes down through here and I'll be done. I used all these monitors squawking at me. Got the John Deere monitor up here squawking. Got the guidance squawking. So yeah, we're back at it. So like I said, I've got this little bit to do here, and then we're off to Woodville. All right, we finished with the field over there. Come up to 17.1 acres. A little bit of overlapping. I have to look at the books. But anyway, I got the headlands both done on this long stretch I'm doing, field number 22 and 23, or 23 and 24. Should be about 44 acres altogether. So I got both the headlands done. I got me an AB line set, heading north and south. And got 430 pounds of seed left, so we'll get this ran out and then we'll start dumping bags. So I turned it up a little bit from over there. So yeah, I ain't been filming much because just haven't been kind of busy trying to pay attention, not to mess something up on this thing. So anyway, that's what's going on. When you run out of bulk feed, you dump it in by hand. make you appreciate bulk feed, or bulk seed I should say. We just dumped 40 bags in there. I think the camera got the first couple. But anyway, I got 40 units in there, 221 pounds, 2,120 pounds. So we're going. I thought the guidance was whacked out of shape, but I couldn't figure out why the rows were straight. So I started paying attention. The markers are folding themselves up, or letting themselves fold up. So now you got to run with that remote on all the time to hold the marker where it needs to be. Well, why are you doing that with guidance? Because 2 rounds ago the guidance shut off on me. I'm watching back here, making sure everything's spinning, watching the shafts in the air and all that stuff, and I look up and I'm 10 feet over that way. It's like, then the screen went black. It alarmed up there and said color screened on. Hang on. Rough transition between the 2 fields. So anyway, yeah, it's been one of them days. So then I'm all flustered with that, and I shut the air off, accidentally hit the air instead of the marker, plugged everything up. Luckily that little tool I made worked pretty good for poking them free. Got in it, drove 100 yards, still 2 of them going off, got back here, found them 2, poked them. So, yeah, at least the alarms work. So we got 26 acres done back there. Oh, I'm going back that way. And I sent Dad after DEF fluid. Well, he had to go clear Fremont. They didn't have any out there at the marathon on 20. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, going that way, halfway down the field, it starts squawking and telling me to stop, and the DEF tank's empty. Luckily, I made it to the other end of the field before it depowered the engine. So Dad bought 5 gallons, dumped it in it, so now it's, well, there's more in it than when I started today, so that's good. I know I got enough to last. Anyway, just trying to keep things running. I guess I should get on here, and don't get me wrong, I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful for Bob and Ron to let me use this to finish up, to get done. I am. It just seems like it's one thing after another. I'm still sleep deprived for the last 4 weeks. And, but I'm very grateful that I have this to use. It's just nitpicking at me. I hope you guys can understand. I'm done complaining. I'm done complaining. It's a beautiful day. The wind switched around out of the east-southeast now. So I wonder what that's bringing in. Because it was out of the southwest this morning. You can see it behind me, and I'm heading north, so that's south back that way. So she's going when it's supposed to go that way. Well, actually, it's supposed to go that way, actually. So, all right. Started out with plant 2022, then replant 2022, and then finished planting the first time 2022. But it's done. It's 7:15 on a Saturday night, and I'm on the way home. Finished up. Chance of rain tonight, tomorrow. It's actually getting a little dark up there. So boy, a nice inch of rain right now would be good. Things are dry. Those beans went into dry ground there, so I'm hoping we get a shower, just enough to moisten things up. The beans that I planted over there a week and a half ago, they're sprouted. They're out of the ground. I don't even think it was that long. I think it was Sunday when I planted over there. Yeah, I think it was. I don't know, I have to get my book out and look at my dates. But anyway, they're sprouting, coming out of the ground, so that's good. Corn is greened up. Dad side dressed it all over there. He side dressed all the corn. What's today? Saturday. So Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, he got all the corn side dressed, so that's good. And it's showing some greenage. So, yeah. So yeah, there's home. Barn doors are open. I'm gonna park this thing out back, tell Bob he can come and get it. And I think it's about beer 30. Multiple beer 30. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll see you on the next one.